whistle?
Yeah.
Ghost dimension.
Woohoo! I'm actually the first one here. I saw Clara Davies had posted a little while ago, but so hello. Hi Lee. Hi Sky. Hi Kinky. I will give you a card indeed. I'm just shocked. Did I get the time wrong? I don't think I did. I'm just laughing because usually you guys have already talked it up and stuff. So, wow, this is a first. I love it. Okay, maybe I missed the timing. Hi, Nan. How are you? Okay, so let me start out with you. Oops. Okay, let me start out with you. It's a beautiful sunny day here with about 5 inches of snow that fell yesterday. So, yeah, it's really interesting. Hi, Kay. Again, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Oh, things I don't know about you, but things have been going a little crazy with you. And today is Tuesday, right, guys? I'm not missing something here, right? It is Tuesday? Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. All right, let's see what I can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, you've got the snow goose today. And the snow goose, okay, it actually is falling like, and I'm not sure when your birthday is, but it's actually falling in pattern, they're telling me, with your birthday. So our cycles are for the year start on the day of our birth, and then they go 4 months, and then 4 months, and then 4 months, and the last 4 months bring us back to the day of our birth. So this is what they're showing me is you're in that next phase, whatever that is with you. So this is going to cover the next 4 months, I guess. Hang on a minute, let me think here. Okay, one of the things they're showing me is a lot of commotion. And by a lot of commotion, I mean, I literally see people in a house like boxing stuff up, putting stuff away, taking stuff to the curb. Perhaps it's in preparation for something big that's coming your way. And I'm not quite sure the way they're showing me if it's spirit or it's actually you doing the kind of packing and straightening up and putting stuff here and throwing stuff in the bin. But it's because there's something big coming in for you. I feel it's more of an event with what they're showing me. So it's like you need to get your stuff tidied up, not your house. I'm not picking on your house. They're not picking on your house, but get things tidy up in your life at the moment that you know everything is in place and how it's supposed to be. Don't leave anything hanging that you haven't taken care of. Sometimes we get to the point where we push things into that proverbial closet, right? Because we don't want to deal with it right away. And what they're saying to do is literally, you need to clean that all up and make sure it's taken care of and it's done with. Okay, and by doing this, and they keep shoving stuff like done with, it's out, it's sorted. Okay, whatever it is, it's sorted. And the goose brings in the fact of a lot of independence. You're self-reliant. You can take care of yourself. You're the boss. And part of that is because of how you were brought up and whatever sign you were born with, whatever month area. You're being very influenced by the elementals right now. And the elementals are air, fire, wind, and earth. So you want to harness that energy and that power because they're actually there for the picking is what they're saying right now. So whatever it is that you need, whether it's fire to, clear out stuff, whether it's air to bring in to be able to take that moment and breathe that sigh of relief, or earth to kind of ground yourself, or water to cleanse and refresh. This is that time period that you're in right now that you need to take care of because it's more obvious reasons that it's this way. And the snow goose is about taking care of business. If it's a child that's born with that sign or born under that year or whatever of the snow goose, it's about packing it up and moving and getting to business. And this is what they're telling me to tell you: get to business, get this other stuff cleared out, take care of it, and you'll be all set for what's coming in. And I do feel it's like a big announcement or a big event or a it's positive, it's all positive, and that's what they're telling you, but you have to really get ahead of it, because when it comes in, it will need your full attention. And it's, again, nothing negative, it's positive, but you got to get your so-called ducks in a row. All right, so Lee, thanks for stopping in, Ubi, and this is your card, the snow goose. All right, so with that said, let me go up a little bit. I see people are starting to pop in. Hi guys, hi everybody. Hi Claire. I think I said hi to some of these people. Hi Nan. Sure, I can give you a card. Before I get into your card, though, let me tell you a couple things that are going on with me right now, just so you know. I'm in the process of redoing a few of the cards that are in this deck, because each issue has got a few different cards in it. And this is my deck that I use every Tuesday with you guys. So be watching for that news. And I'm also putting out another deck that is based on paintings that I was painted back between 2008 and 2010. And they were actually what I call divinely channeled, and they'll be called spiritual insights. And those are going to be coming. I'm going to be posting them on my blog, so you'll see them all over my pages and everybody's pages. So kind of keep an eye on that, and just in case you're interested. And I appreciate it. And if you can spread it around and share it, that's also good. Make sure too today that you all hit the like button and share button for Sean and Bex. And I see we've got a sticker already, so make sure you know that Sean and Bex will make sure your name is on the board or the wheel or whatever they're doing. Okay, let me get a card for you, ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, so okay, you're a baby. You guys are so young. So your card today that I'm going to give you, and this is actually a beautiful card, and I love these fish. It doesn't come up a whole lot, but this is the clownfish, okay? And this is the one that always twists my tongue to say it, because they're with anemones, and that's the right behind them where you see pictures of the clownfish, and they go into this, and it kind of looks like a plant, but it's actually a living creature, and it's just the way they are, and they kind of flow with the water like that. But on the ends and tips of them, as you can see, the little tips look like kind of like cotton swabs on here. They have poison, and the clownfish and the anemones actually exist together. They each protect each other. It's the only fish that can go into them and not be killed. So it's a place of safety. And they've got this symbiotic relationship. They really work well together. So this is what's going on somehow with you right now. This is about a relationship you have. Now, this doesn't always mean a relationship with people. It could mean a relationship like to a job or a place or something that happens to you or an event, something like that. And it's about the relationship you have. And it's kind of about you working together. This is really important because this card doesn't usually come up. I mean, I love it and it comes up when it needs to, but it is all about you working and kind of coexisting with this. But it's like you'll find almost an unsettling ease. So like you'll kind of be, which kind of means you'll be surprised that that real particular relationship works, okay? And it's like you would never have thought it would have worked, but it does. And it's almost because you are opposite way of thought. You are opposite way of being. You're an opposite, complete opposite to whatever this is or whoever this is. Okay. But you need to remember sometimes you need that shelter. You need to rely on what you're guided to do. Maybe seems scary or maybe seems like you don't want to look at it or deal with it or whatever. But once you do, you find that it gives you strength. And that's what the relationship between the clownfish and the anemone bring to the table. Whew, they got a lot to say to you. Okay, so another thing that you want to know is everything's in motion, right? Okay, because they're saying everything's in motion. Like the fish in the sea, these are ocean fish because they're saltwater, and the anemone is an ocean creature as well. Now, the anemone goes back and forth with its fingers. I call them fingers, I guess. They you think they're like just a plant, but they're not. But they go back and forth. Well, if you've ever seen fish in the ocean, like when they're down there, the clownfish will do the same thing. It moves with the energy. Okay, so this is what's super important for you. You kind of have to get along with everybody to have this situation change into what you need to be able to work through whatever this is or with whatever this is so that you come out on the other end in positives. But if you stick to it, it will happen. And that's your card today, is the clownfish. Awesome. I love them. I would have saltwater fish here at my home if I could, but because our power goes up and I'm in a woods somewhere, I just really don't want to chance it because you got to really do a lot of stuff to them daily with the tanks. But that's a beautiful card. I really appreciate the spirit dropping that card for you. And hello, Miss K. How are you today? Yeah, a lot of energy around me today. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, I had someone in the house fooling around, tossing my tablet, turning the TV on, turning the music on. Yeah, it was a riot. I actually want to bring that up. Kay, excuse me just for a second. Because a lot of times people think that they don't hear from spirits, so they're not around, or it doesn't exist, or, oh, well, they passed really quickly, or wow, they passed really long ago. Here's the deal, okay? Spirit is energy. When we leave, our soul's energy continues to the other side. This is what I've been shown. This is what I know to be my truth, right? And that means they can show up or pop up anytime they want. And if they're strong personalities in life, they're usually going to be very similar with the people they know in the fact that they passed on and transcended to spirit. So just be aware if you want to be able to recognize those signs. Don't put them away as coincidence, because seriously, there's nothing such as coincidence. All right, so Miss K, let me give this one more wrangle here. Hang on. Oh, I should send all my snow to you guys. I don't want it anymore. We're still gonna get it though, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today is all about your family unit. It is the turkey. Okay, so the turkey brings through energies that it's like, well, okay, yep. So they're kind of keeping you as the mother hen, and you're making sure you're keeping everybody in line. And it's almost a time that you have to keep them in line, not in line, but keep them in your sacred space, even though it's taxing to you. And if I were you, I would probably be overwhelmed by it. But this is it's nothing bad, but it's like a time that you're going to want to keep the kids close. And I'm not really sure if that means because of world events or if it's about things that are going on around you. Pip is agreeing back there. My guess is because of the chaos of the world, it's causing a lot of chaos within our own private worlds. And I feel like yours is a little bit unsettled, just because of things that have occurred or happened. And you just need to remember, take that deep breath in and ground yourself, and it'll be okay. Part of the way you get your balance, though, is like the hen, the male or the female turkey, they all watch the hatch. They all watch the flock, or I call them the hatch because they're little turkeys, and they keep them in line, but they keep taking turns to watch over them. And if you ever watch them in the wild, like we have them here, you'll have one in the front and two in the back. So where they're going is being watched, and where we've been, so nothing comes up behind them. And this is kind of what they're showing me. You need to kind of have allies with that. So you're going to kind of need to pull in your family and, kind of decide who that ally is going to be, what the pecking order is, so that you can kind of control the chaos, is what they're saying. And they're laughing because they know it's overwhelming for you at times. Okay, Pip. Yep. I hear you, Pip. But it's a good thing. And it's also kind of like while you're in that condensed circle, or you pull them towards you, metaphorically, of course. It's about just keeping that bond tight and that link tight with them, so that they can grow into what they need to be, and as strong as they need to be, and learn by example, because you set an awesome example for them. Okay, so that's your card today, Miss K, and it's the turkey. Okay, get it, come on down the line. Look, this is how cold it is outside. See, every time I go outside, I get chapped lips. I don't like it. Okay. Hello, David. Yes, I'll pull you a card. It is Tuesday. I thought it was. I've been losing track of days. I've got so many different things going on. I have to talk to Sean and Bex too. All good, nothing bad. But I need to talk to them because some of the stuff's going to include them, I think. All right, let's see what I got for Dave today. If it comes out the same card, I'm going to yell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, your card today, and this card's been kind of showing up regularly lately, and it is the Scorpion. Okay, so scorpions aren't bad. They're not actually, and I know this sounds crazy, but I actually, back in the 80s, had worked, managed, and ran a pet shop, right? And I would have clients come in, and they wanted these scorpions for pets. Okay, I'm like, yeah, no, that and tarantulas, yeah, no, I don't really see the advantage to having a tarantula or a scorpion. I mean, what are you going to do with them, But the whole purpose of this card is about the scorpion. And I'm actually seeing almost like a tattoo right now. I'm being shown. And the scorpion is like, you can get bit by them or stung by them. Most of them that are common, you get sick, or you can get a rash, or if you're allergic to it, you could be in trouble, but they're not going to kill you. They're going to make you feel like crap, but they won't kill you. And that's not all of them, but it's the majority of them. So what this is saying is, you take that poison and you mutate it. And whenever I see this card and it comes up, it shows me one of two things. And this is good for you. This is about taking the negatives that are around you and kind of just soaking them in, right? And then turning them to your advantage. So in other words, it's almost like you get what's being done or trying to be done, and you turn it back at them. Okay, so you put this different energy back out to the universe. You put this other energy out to people that are screwing with you. And I'm still getting the thing with work about you getting screwed with by these two guys. Okay, like they're messing with you. But whatever it is, you need to rise above it. Use that energy that they're pushing at you to kind of put it back to them. And basically what they're saying is, give them enough rope. Okay, and they'll, as the old saying goes, give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. And not literally, but it's about give them enough rope, they're going to get caught, okay? And it's going to turn out where it's not good for them. And I just keep getting this with you, and it's over and over. And I actually think Lee, I remember because I talked to you when I was talking to David a few weeks back, you got the similar card from Lee. So whatever this is, it's still going on. I don't feel it's going on as bad as it was, like as intensely, I shouldn't say bad, as intensely as it was, but it's still kind of going on. So just be aware of it, because if it comes at you, at least you'll know where it's coming from and how to react to it, okay? All right, I love you and thank you for stopping in today. Okay, let me see what else is here. Oh, Ubi. So you'll be April, May, June, July. Okay, April, May, June, July. That's going to be your first cycle. So right now, you're still in the finishing end of the last cycle, and then you'll start the new cycle on your birthday. That's awesome. Yeah, bedtime. Hi, Miss Bex. Love you. All right, thanks for the super sticker. Okay, hello. Okay, I'm gonna go down list. Okay, yep, I'll give you a card. And Bex, make sure you guys stay on tomorrow for a couple minutes afterwards, because I gotta share some good stuff with you. Okay, maybe I'll shovel some snow through the video cam, okay? That would be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a nice card. Okay, so with you, for you today, and gotta get a drink of water. And you know why I drink all this water and tea is I have no one to talk to when I have spirit, but I'm not talking. And when I sit down to do this, I'm talking so much, I need water. All right, so your card today is awesome, and it is the Earth. Okay, the Earth coming into play is about you right today for you, is about using all the resources that are around you and understanding that what we take, we also have to give back twofold. Okay, so it's the old native saying of if you cut down a tree, you need to replant 7 for the next 7 generations. Okay, so this is about receiving and then giving back. Okay, and it's also about grounding and your blessings. Okay, so I feel like almost to the point that it's like a real, something really kind of heavy that you're carrying around with you, whether it's something you saw, something you heard, something that happened, but it's kind of affected you. So allow the earth to kind of take whatever that is, and so you can release it back into the earth, and Mother Nature, however you want to call it, the earth, the kingdom of the earth, will actually take it in and push it back out into positives in the world that's around us, with the creatures and the plants and the rocks and the elementals and all of that. But it's almost like you've dug in so deep to ground that you forgot what it is to walk away from that grounding so you're balanced. And I'm actually hearing air and water, not fire is not coming into it, but earth is, and earth is an elemental because it grounds and things grow from it. Also telling me that the end of April, beginning of May is going to be a really strong time for you. So while you're trying to kind of pick yourself up to be able to move ahead, you can start to manifest, put ideas out there that are going to manifest into the next cycle. Okay. And again, April, May is going to be end of April, first couple weeks in May, so mid-April to mid-May, that whole month, you're going to be able to like plant seeds, right, of what you want, your goals, your needs, your desires, your wants, whatever. You're going to be able to put that stuff out so that after that period of the middle of May, you're going to be able to put the work into it afterwards, so that eventually while it comes all right around to the next cycle, it'll start growing and you'll be able to pull in those positives to utilize in your life. So you will be able to manifest them. Okay, but first, before you do that, you've got to kind of untether yourself by using air and water and just kind of cleansing, and just let your thoughts go and release whatever it is that's keeping you in one spot. Hopefully that resonates with you. At least I hope it does. All right, so I gotta go up because I gotta find you. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see who else is here. Oh, Bex. I see you. Hello, Yo is here in the house. La 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 la. Oh, you guys, while I'm looking here today, this is really funny. Yes, you can get a card today. I will absolutely give a card today. I actually, if anybody gets to watch this, I highly recommend it. And Bex, you might like it. I don't know if Sean would, but over on the Disney Channel, which I know you have, the new West Side Story is absolutely worthwhile watching, considering the fact that the first one came out and I did plays and stuff in high school with it. But it was like the old style. I was kind of wondering how the new version would kind of measure to the last one. It's phenomenal. Anyway, I had the music playing this morning, and Mango decided he was gonna cha-cha over on Pip's cage, and oh my god, he just loved it. So yeah, a great movie, and yeah, he was pretty funny this morning. All right, I'm sorry, I'm getting myself distracted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, here you go. All right, so your card today is Grandmother Moon. Okay, for whatever reason, there is a great influence of Grandmother Moon on a lot of us right now. I don't know if it's the circumstances of the world, but this is about, for you, it's like putting ease. It's like easing your mind, and you need to. Okay, so those of us, that view the nighttime as our awake time, our alert time, and we connect with it. There's so much activity at night, but it's quiet enough to hear it. We can look at the stars. You can listen at night, and like right now in the winter where I'm at, you can go out and you can just sit and be quiet, and you can literally hear the snow pop on the ground or the lake water shift under the ice, and it actually sounds like whales calling. This is a time for you right now to be still in the presence of Grandmother Moon, okay? Because there's teachings that are coming to you, but you have to allow them in. And it's almost like they show me that you get really super excited about it and you're really stoked about it, but what happens is the noise, the white noise or chatter that's around you, keep you from hearing the teachings that Grandmother Moon is offering, and the night sky, and the star beings, and everything that's still, but is still able to be heard. So that's your card. Hopefully it resonates with you a little bit. They're not saying that you don't have respect or anything like that, but they're telling me to tell you, you just need to be in the moment with it and be at peace and listen to the calm. And it will also help you once Grandmother Moon goes away for the day. Well, then she's not really away, but you can't really see her as much. That it will help kind of keep out the chaos of that world, and you'll be better prepared to handle when Grandfather's Son comes through and handle your daily needs and your daily routine. Okay, so that's your card today. And it is Grandmother Moon. Okay, so now I'm going to fly down here again, put my glasses on. Oh. I laugh. That's all kids do. That's why I'm glad I can spoil them and give them back now, because, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay. Hello, Rihanna. Rihanna, you need to check out the new card for the new deck. I love you. Hope you're feeling better. She took a tumble. We all take tumbles. I think maybe when we get older, you guys better appreciate the fact that you're walking or you're up and around and doing things. Because when you get old, it's not golden years. Whoever said that. Well, here we go again. The 100th personality of Margaret. Now you're the wee Scottish Rose. Okay, so that's cool. I love it. All right, yeah, I can give you a card. No problem. The wee Scottish Rose. I like that. All righty. Good, Lee. I'm glad it does. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, here you go. This one came. This is the second time today. I do remember. I don't remember who it was for, but it is your card as well today, Margaret. It is the turkey. The difference is this time, though, is the turkey, as it talks about families and the pecking order, so to speak. You're actually one of the flock. You're one of how do you put it? It's like you're the heart of the group. So, you show your sacred circle, and, turkeys, the mothers, the hens, they watch out for the young. And actually, you're kind of that center piece that everybody gravitates to. So you kind of keep the calm in the center. So, and literally right now, what they're telling me is you need to bring the calm to the center of the storm. So whatever's going on around you, if it gets chaotic, if it gets to be a lot of energy for the people that are around you, you're the one that needs to kind of step up, take a breath, and tell them all to slow down and just let's approach this moment by moment. So you need to tell them, you need to be the boss. Can you do that? That's kind of what it is in a nutshell, Margaret. You need to be the boss. So you need to be the boss in your own little circle, your own little world of people and friends, and kind of bring them to calm, bring them to peace, bring them away from fear and back into your light, because your light will calm them. And by I mean your light, I mean your energy. Okay, so that's your card today, Miss Margaret, and it is also the turkey. Hi, Cindy Pinkham. Hi, Cindy Pinkham. How are you? I'm glad, Lee. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to scoot down here a little bit. Doop-a-dee-doop, doop, 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 doop. Yo, yo! I was talking about you this morning to somebody. Did you hear me? We had a long conversation, and you were kind of in that conversation. All good, but you were in that conversation. All right, so let's see what I've got for yo-yo today. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today, after I get a drink from my Ghost Dimension mug. I'm never far from Sean. Never far from Sean. Okay, your card today is the prayer tie. Okay, and the prayer tie, I got a delivery. You guys are going to have to hang on. Can you hang on just a second? I'm going to yell at them, okay? So I'm going to mute my mic, okay? Hang on. Okay, I love my mailman. I love my mailman. He's awesome. He takes care of me and keeps an eye on me. So anyhow, your card today, sorry about that, guys, but Mango's got a new cage, so he's going to be happy. The prayer type brings about you as a healer, okay? On your journey right now, that things are going, it's you're a healer, okay? And they're offering wisdoms to you that come with traditions, the traditions that you grew up with, the background that you grew up with, the things that you have in your sacred space, the things that matter to you. You're going to be a healer. You're going to be a teacher for many. And this brings about prayer ties, which we put tobacco and sage in them, and it's in a brightly colored piece of cloth, and it's tied up with a white string, okay, a cotton string, something that's biodegradable, and we hang them. And sometimes we hang them so they're all linked together in 7, right? So there's 7, which is a sacred number. Or sometimes we place them on trees or outside in the environment so that our prayers will be heard. They're kind of an offering. Sometimes we put them in place for protection, like in the 4 corners of your property or the 4 corners of your home. But this is all about protection for you and the journey that you're on. And the journey you're on is as a healer. It could be a spiritual healer. It could be just being able to sit and listen to people. It can take many forms and many different challenges that you have overcome, but many different choices so that you can pick where you want to be. And it's a very prayer ties. I have them in my home. I create new ones 4 times a year. And there has also put up for me as reminders of that we all as humans need to be very, very humble in our appreciation with everything that we receive from our lives. Okay, so that is your card today, and it is the prayer type. And I just kind of, there's been a lot going on in the world, I realize, but it's like, and I don't know if Yo-Yo or even Bex and Sean and some of you others and Kay, if you're you guys are sensitives. I don't like labels, and I know Bex never likes me to say it, but she is. Okay, I didn't say that though. I whispered it. But there's a sense of more spiritual. There's a sense of things are ramping up in the spirit world because they're coming through more to assist us. And those that they're assisting are the ones that understand what is coming, what is going on. And we can't always worry about people who have made really bad choices. We don't have to judge them, but we also we can pray for them, we can care about them, but it doesn't mean we have to bring that energy into our own circles. And this is what it's been really about. It's kind of a precarious balance right now for everybody. So I don't know how many of you felt that, but it is kind of crazy out there right now. Okay. Oh, let's see what we go. Okay. Sure, I'll give you a card. I can do that, Miss Lindsay. That's funny. I looked at, not your name is not funny, but I looked at you and I saw the name and I saw Billie Holiday. Holliday. Holiday. Billie Holiday. So there's like, and I'm still seeing it around you for whatever reason. So there's like some really calm, soothing blues music playing around you right now. So I'm not sure who it is. He's showing me he's a man, and he's an older man, but he's showing me what he appeared as in his youth. So probably around your age that you're at now, whatever that is. But this gentleman is with you all the time, but he loves music. And he's playing the blues for whatever reason. And I think that's why he said, look, it's not Billie Holiday, it's Lindsay, but it's the music that he's playing. For whatever reason, again, I don't know. He's got suspenders on, Probably what you would call a dress shirt back in the 20s or 30s or 40s kind of ish, but it's not a work shirt, but he's got his sleeves rolled up and he's got that rounded collar where the collar kind of comes, they're not points, you know how they kind of triangle the shirts. This is like a rounded collar. And he's got like, you know, he told me it's tweed pants. I was trying to say canvas pants, and he's like, no, it's tweed. But he also has like music's all around him, and he just wants you to know that he's there. So this would either be like a great uncle or a grandfather, and it would definitely be on your side. So I'm not sure on your side of the family. But it is an ancestor, and he's actually, I gotta tell you this because this is what he wants me to show you. He's actually standing there and he's got this hat that he's got on his head, and it's not like a bowler, but it's kind of got a rounded top, but it's like curled the way he's got the edges, and he's flipping it. He takes it off, he flips it, it hits his knee, it hits his foot, he takes his foot. It's kind of like playing hacky sack, but he's doing it with his hat. And then he put his hat back on. He said, "Yep, that's me." So whoever this is, he has great admiration for you, and he's kind of watching out for you. So that's kind of cool in itself. So I don't know if it resonates with you, but you might want to think about it because he's not going anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so okay, so your card today, and he just said, he just called you little one for whatever reason. Little one. Little 1 ONE. Okay, so your card today is the badger. Okay, the badger is bullheaded, plain and simple. He's bullheaded. He's this is actually a male badger. They like don't give it up. It's like a junkyard dog with a bone. They do not give stuff up. They are very stubborn. And what I feel is why they're showing me this is there's something going on right now, and you're being very, very stubborn about it. It's almost like you won't give up. You won't give in. And the reason you won't give in for yourself is almost like you feel if you do, people will judge you or you'll look weak or whatever. But they're saying none of that matters. You need to like step away from whatever this issue is and kind of go around it. And again, as I see the badger standing there, it's like turning with you. So it's not that the issue is going to go away, okay? But you have the choice to step away from it and not allow that energy of that situation to come into your tight-knit circle, your sacred space, okay? And it is all by choice, but it's like you're being stubborn with it right now, and you're trying to like beat it or meet it head on, and that's not the way to handle, and the word they're using is handle this situation or event, okay? You need to step back and then go around. And it doesn't show you as weak, it actually shows you as being very smart because you can find that other path to go around it, okay? So that's your card for whatever, and I hope it resonates with you, but it is the badger. That's really an interesting, yeah, I'm just not even gonna go there. Okay, going down the line here again. No, Sean, what I was telling about date of birth is how the cycle that we turn in our year. So your year actually doesn't begin in January. Our years begin on the day of our birth. So like mine was January 11th. So I go through 4 months, 4 months, 4 months, and then the last 4 months bring me back to January 11th. And somebody else said their birthday was in April. Theirs would be April, May, June, July, and then August would set the next 4. And that's based on the medicine wheel and that kind of information. And it also gives us information on to be able to, it's kind of like the zodiac, but not. But it is based on the sun and all this other stuff. I can explain it to you anytime, but it'll be longer than just this conversation. Sean. I love you, Sean. Okay. All right. Going down the list here. Hi, Marie Ward. How are you? I can never, if I look at it, I can't spell it, Nan. I can't spell it. It's crazy. I love them, but yeah. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I know that feeling. If you've got pain down your right leg, it might be your sciatica nerve. That's never fun. Never, never fun. Okay, I'm going down the line. I know. Sending out love and healing to you, Miss Margaret. Okay, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that whatever I told you. Oh, I don't remember, but I'm glad. You know, that's another thing. And as I'm going down these, because I'm trying to read everybody here, make sure that, yeah, I will give you one. No problem. I never remember because the messages aren't for me. I remember them if somebody brings it up and sends me an email about it, but I only remember what you tell me, and it's not even remembering. It's like relearning it. All right. So let's see what I can get you. Oh, Pip. My Pippy. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, okay. Actually, it'll be a few months before I'll see these bad boys back at my house, but they'll be coming. When I see them, I know truly it's spring, and that is the heron. You have the blue heron. Okay, so blue herons, if you've ever seen them, they are massively tall. I knew they were big, but I didn't quite realize how big they were, and like the sand cranes are. And their wingspans are like 5.5 to 6 feet wide. So when they put their wings up, they're just massive. They've got a beautiful song when they come in. But when the heron shows up, what it is relating to, at least with you right now, is taking things slow and steady. Those are the 2 words they gave me, slow and steady. Okay, so it's like you're kind of trying to learn something, everything you can about the situation without anybody noticing. It's like you kind of sidestepping. You ever see those cartoons where somebody's like trying to back out of the room really slowly, really quietly? This is what they're showing me. And the herons, when they're hunting for food, especially when they have nests, and they nest out on my lake, so their young are there. So like most birds, they catch the food and then they take it back and they feed the young. Well, these guys have the patience of Job, as the old saying used to go when I was growing up, which Job is from the Bible, I guess. And all the patience in the world. And you can be sitting next to them or in view of them, and their leg will be here. And then next time you look, 20 minutes later, they're on the other leg, but they move it so slow so that they can catch their prey. And this is what I'm being told. Whatever's going on with you, you kind of have to slow down a little bit to stop and really take it all in. Really kind of, and the word they're using is revel in the information. Okay, so you're really like, wow, this is really cool. I got this information ahead of time. And it's the patience it's going to take to get to that goal. And they're telling me to tell you, keep that patience. Don't get distracted. It's going to take a little bit of time to get you there, but you will get there. And the patience is kind of what the ancestors, what the spirit world is trying to tell you. There is no time but time. They have no time on the other side. sense of time is completely gone. We are the ones that put numbers to time, okay? Or cycles to time, numbers, right? Spirit doesn't do that. So what they want you to do is kind of slow down so you can understand what it is you're going to be facing, coming up with, moving into, okay? But you have to take the time to do it, and you have to have the patience. And again, they just yelled the patience of Job. But this will be good for you, and the result will be good because you'll have all the information you need to be able to make this. And the word they're saying is success. So I don't know what it is you're doing or planning or have happening, but whatever it is, if you take the proper time, it will be very successful. Okay, so that is your card, my dear, and it is the Heron. Okay, thanks for stopping in today. I really appreciate it. Yep, I know that, Margaret. And again, it's down by your leg. It's going down your leg. That is definitely probably pinching the sciatic, and that's like you're very welcome, my dear. Okay, so I have not seen you in moons. I haven't spoken to you in moons. I think, didn't we know each other from MySpace days? I want to say yes. And through Kelly. I miss Kelly. She's out there watching us, though. She's up there watching us. All right, so let me give this one more shuffle. Okay, Jennifer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This card's been coming up a lot lately because I think it's kind of like a time of need for this message. Okay, so your card today is the Praying Mantis. Okay, great card, great creature. I was just speaking to the wolf's daughter, one of the wolf's daughters, this past week, and I'm going to be putting kind of a memorial garden on my property. I'm going to plant apple tree and put some things in there that she really liked, and we both came up with, yeah, we got to get the praying mantis, because the wolf used to get all of us praying mantis eggs. And Bex and Sean, you would enjoy this with the kids because this is really fun for your garden. So they send them to you, and they're in a box, and then they hatch, and you put them in your garden, and they're really healthy for flowers, and they take care of a lot of things. They're really good, right? They're really healthy for your environments. And she had them hatch one time, and the box was in the house, and she forgot about it. So she had all these praying mantises all over her kitchen. So, but she managed to open the door and kind of encourage them all out. But praying mantises come, and with you, it's about faith, but not faith as a religion. It's about the faith in your walk, the faith in your journey, like you're strong, okay? The female mantis is the one that's kind of in charge, and then it's the queen, like it is with the bees, right? You have a queen, and all the other bees are worker bees. It's the same principle with the mantis. All the other mantises take care of her, and when she's done with them, I'll just say she sets them aside. Let's just say that, okay? So this is about you standing in your own power, in your own faith, in your own knowing. And there's things that have been going on, and it's almost like, I want to say like you're waiting for an answer, but it's like you're waiting for an obvious sign or an obvious... It's almost like you want someone to pick the phone up and say, yeah, it's me. Okay. But you don't need that because you have that connection. And I feel like for whatever reason, this loss is like, and it is a loss they're showing me, but it's like a loss that for some reason right now you're feeling stronger about, or it's like stronger energy, and you just miss this person. And okay, so what I'm being told is you're missing me, but that feeling that you have, and this is what I'm being told, okay, the feeling you have is me. And that's what they're saying to me. And this is a man. This is a young man. And okay, so the praying mantis is about kind of metaphorical for what you're praying for. What you're missing, what you're doubting, what you want to be reassured with. But what I'm being told by this young man is nothing has changed. He is well, and he is around you. But you're missing signs because you're looking for them. And even though you're getting them, it's like you're missing them. Like, oh, that's coincidence. Or, nah. You know, like you see something and it's like, nah, that's not it. And you just kind of forget about it and you move on. So what I'm being told to tell you is to reassure you. Your prayers are answered. Your prayers are heard. And he's also saying he's never left. So he's with you all the time. He's never left. And I don't know who this is to you. It would be somebody, I don't know. He's a younger man, but he's not like, he's not a, I don't get that he's like a teenager. So I'm getting like mid-20s to 30s maybe. But he's telling me to tell you, like, big hug. And for whatever reason, he just showed me himself getting on a motorcycle. So, and something about a tattoo. Okay, so I'll give you that. So it's something about a tattoo. I'm not really sure if that resonates with you, but he is pretty adamant about those two things, the motorcycle and the tattoo, or a tattoo of a motorcycle. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's your card, the praying mantis, Jennifer. And I don't remember. I don't know if this resonates with you or not, but yeah, he's just wants you to know. And again, it goes back to something you're praying for, or validation of something that happened with you, or answers that you're seeking. You want them answered. And he's like, I'm here. Okay, so that is your card today and a little bit more. I will tell you, all Spirit's been playing every time I get on to do the stream more and more. I have Spirit coming through. So, yeah, it's really interesting. Because once they know you can see them and hear them, they're really pushy. Just saying, real pushy. Okay. All right, let's see who else. All right. Thank you, Miss Cindy. The kids, thank you. Oh, I see he already thanked you. Okay. Oh, by the way, just so you know, today, all you women, it's International Women's Day. So be proud. I love you all. You guys are awesome. Yo, yo. Thank you for the sticker. The kids will definitely put it on the board. Okay, I'm going down a little bit more. Okay, I hear you. Joanne Garnet! Oh my gosh, where have you been hiding? I love you. Okay, yeah, I will give you a card. Okay. I don't know. Let me see what I have a card for you. Okay, so number one. Oh, well, the cards all just flew out. So let's see what that one is. Yeah, that would fit. And yep, that would fit. So you guys got the 72 card shuffle drop right now. So he got two cards, or one for you and one for him. Okay, before I go anywhere else, I will tell you this. Okay, if you are feeling somebody around you, I would say that 9 times out of 10, and this just happened to me this past week, a friend of mine passed, and they are around you, and they want you to know, and they want you to acknowledge. So the best thing I can recommend for you is to say out loud when you sense that energy and say, I acknowledge you. And I would also acknowledge who you feel it is, because my guess is that is who it is. And they want to get our attention as best as we can. It's nothing to be unsettled about unless it's dark. And I guarantee you, if it was dark, you'd know right away. Your instinct would immediately kick in. And I don't believe whatever this is or whoever this is dark. This is about wanting to be seen. And a lot of times, I just had this conversation this morning, they want to test themselves in spirit form to see how much they can interact with the human people, the humankind, us, okay? Because they're in energy form. Now, I tell you this because this has happened to me, and it actually happened to me just yesterday. I was sitting here at my computer, and I have a tablet, which is, pretty good size, 8 by 12. And I set it in the middle of the bed, the middle, not by edge, not by the head or the foot. It was in the middle. And I was sitting here doing something, and I caught out of the corner of my eye, like something move. And I looked just in time to see my tablet lift off my bed and fly off onto the floor from the middle of the bed. And then I heard laughing, and I knew exactly who it was. So a lot of times what we feel is if someone near and dear to us, they're going to come and let you know that they're good. In this case, he's letting me know he's good. And he's like, oh, wow, this stuff is real. And it's like, yeah, ha, 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 So, but they don't harm you. Okay. So if you have something that comes around you, and you don't feel it's right or it's negative, I can guarantee you will know and feel if it's negative. And if you haven't done that, I know it's unsettling, but it's unsettling because that's what we've been taught from the time we were children, and we had our imaginary friends, as our parents would say. Then when we get older, oh, no, honey, that's not real. That's fake. That's make believe. So then as we grow into adults, that ability that everybody is born with goes away. So this is what's bringing it up. It's kind of like fear of unknown, or how to interact with them the same way you would interact with them. If you don't want them doing what they're doing, tell them to cut it out. If you want them to acknowledge that you know who they are, talk to them, especially if they're your friends. Okay, so getting back to your cards, I hope that answered your question about that, though. You had first flew out was the horse. Second to fly out was the Coho Salmon. Okay, so the horse for you, brings in and about freedom. This is about getting away from the normal rituals you have. It's in I want to use the word insight, but that's not it. Encouraging you to go outside the box, think outside the box, which actually kind of makes sense with what's going on with you right now, right? And it's like, once you get out there, you can go in every direction. You can obtain knowledge. You can, experience different things. And it's like, you need to get out of the box, out of your own box. It's like you put the horse in the stall and you're not letting it out. You're feeding it, taking care of it, but you're not letting it out because that's how you think it'll be safe, right? What they're telling you is open to the possibilities. Okay, so that is the horse card. Now, the Coho Salmon, and again, it fits right in, are about, they're born in rivers of fresh water. They swim out that river and go into our oceans, right? They travel all over, and it's salt water. Oceans are salt water. Then, when they're ready, they swim back upstream into the fresh water and they spawn. So, with this, it's about the two worlds, our reality And then when we transmute and go to the other side, when we pass, it's energy. So you're replenishing. So you're coming from one spot and going back to the other. So we were born and then we transcend this energy. These are your cards. Think outside the box. Understand that you can live and experience in the human, the spirit world. And they're not there to hurt us. They're there to help us. Okay. So those are your two cards today. And I hope that resonates for you. And I hope it kind of gives you a little bit of insight what's going on. Okay. Thanks, Nan, for coming on. I appreciate it. All right. Let me see. Joe, I can give you a card. Yeah, I can give. Hi, Chicago. How are you? Oh, Chicago. Isn't it? That's a lot. That's a tough time, but we give to our kids what we can give to our kids, right? All right, Joe. I like the dog. Looks like a pit bull with that chest. Is it a pit bull mix or a pit bull? Nice looking dog. All right, I missed my dog. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, your card today is the Dove. Okay. This is a special card because, and this actually was, I caught this picture I got, and I did silk screen with it years ago, but it was at a church, in front of a church during a wedding. So it was really cool. So this card always represents blessings to me. And the fact that the bird is coming in for a landing, which you can sort of tell, but it's like if you were there, you'd know. But the blessings that are coming into your life are things that you've been wanting to come in and happen and occur. And it's like you feel like you've been waiting. But there's been a process. For whatever this is, there's been a process, they say, that you've had to go through. And believe me when I say I hate processes sometimes. I just recently purchased my home. It was the longest process in the world. It took months to get this done, but it did. And it got done. And I own my home now. This is what they're comparing it to. Whatever you've been working on, driving for, wanting to make happen, it's coming and it's very close. So just have the patience right now and trust in God, creator, the universe, whoever it is that you think, if you pray or however you do, have a little bit of the patience that you just need for a little while longer, and the blessings will be great. And that's what your card says right now. And that's the Dove. I love that card. It's all about peace and calm and centering. And if we do all that, then the stuff that we're trying to manifest, the things that we want to happen, will happen in its own time because we're patient and calm and peaceful about it. Okay, so Joe, that's your card, and I hope it resonates with you. I guess I did not, but thank you for the super sticker. The kids will. I'm taking it as your request is for a read, I think, maybe. I don't know. Well, I'll give you one anyway. And Joanne, I will give you a card. I will give you a card. Absolutely. All right. Here we go, Christine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And if this is not what you wanted, I will see it after the reads today or later in the stream here, and I will figure it out. Okay. All right. So the card I pulled for you, and don't laugh. Okay. Don't laugh, because this is a really cool animal, is the cow. Okay. Now, cows are amazing animals. They love to be hugged and pet and cuddled, and they are just amazing. And they're actually a really cool emotional support animal, believe it or not. And because I live in a rural area, there are kids that are handicapped and people that are handicapped that go to certain farms in our area, and they literally do this. And the cows are so intelligent, they're so gentle, they love it, right? The cow is also about the process. So when we set goals or we want to manifest things, okay, I got to listen to what they're saying. We set about a process, because obviously, if I just say, I want an egg so I can have an egg salad sandwich today. And if I don't have eggs in the fridge, then there's a process I have to go through to get the eggs to make the egg salad. And I don't know why that metaphor came up, but it did. And it's a process. So whatever's going on with you now, and the cow, it takes a longer time to process because they have 3 stomachs, 3 guts. Okay. So when the cow shows up, it's about, and the word ruminating, you know, have you ever heard that or have heard like a parent or a grandparent say, oh, they're ruminating over it? It means they're taking time to think about it, because the ruminating is in 3 stomachs of the cow. So whatever's going on with you is going to take time. Okay, so, and they're saying, like, they're going like this, like hopping back and forth on 2 feet, like 1 foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. And it's like you're anxious and you want to get started. And it's like waiting at the beginning of before they shoot the gun or drop the flag so you can go in the race. And it's like you're standing there waiting. Okay. And they get that. Spirit is assisting you. They get that. The universe understands that you want whatever this is to be done and over or now, okay? But there's a process. So they're asking you to, while you're going through this process, to kind of think about each step that's being taken to get you to that point. I'm also, for whatever reason, and I don't know you, so I don't know if you have a child, a little girl, or a niece, or a sister that's younger than you, that's alive, okay, in this world. And it's like this child looks up to you. It's almost like it's almost like they're really young, and they need you to remain calm to set that example for others for whatever reason. But this child is really important, and I feel like this child is actually involved in this process or cycle. But it'll be positive. You just have to trust in how it happens. You have to trust in the cycle that you have to go through to get to that point. Okay, and that is your card today, Christine Ward, the cow. And I will look as I go down, because there's lots of people on here, and it's really hard to read while you're doing this too. So give me a minute and let's see what I can find as I go down. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mango and Pip are always screaming, and Cindy, you should come over and help me. I got Mango's new cage. I got to put it together. I hate his cage that he's got right now that he came with. Okay, so Joanne Garnett, I am going to read for you. Hang on, I'm just doing this, so hang on. Okay, I'm going to read for you. And they're telling me already, you've been busy. She's been busy. And they're literally going busy, like a streak, like the Flash, right? Everybody know who the Flash is in comic books, in DC comic books? The Flash. That's like what you are. I'm just seeing you zip here, zip there, zip here, zip there, zip over here. And they've just got your energy everywhere right now, Miss Joanne. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Second time this card's come up today too. I don't know. I guess maybe there's something to, well, no, now I got it. It's zip, 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 zip. Your card's the blue heron, and they're telling you to slow down. Slow down, okay? I know. They're saying, we know. Things have got to get done. They don't get done by sitting on your ass. You got to get them done. Nobody else is doing them, so I got to get it done. I'm responsible for this. I have to take care of this. But what the heron is telling you is you can still get it done. You just don't have to drive yourself to exhaustion. You have to slow down. You have to accept the process. That's the word of the day, folks. The sequences and process. You have to process it slower because it's almost like you're going zip, 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 zip. I can't even focus on your energy right now. And you're doing that. You're like doing what needs to be done, but you're missing the point. You're missing the process. And they want you to slow down. They don't care. They don't care. And I keep hearing in your head, but I can't. I've got to get they don't care. Stuff will still be there. You'll get there. Slow down. And I want to tell you too, because they are showing me this, and they're showing me the heron coming in and actually reaching in the water. Like that's when it's almost finished, right? Goes through that process, goes through that cycle. Then it dips down really quick and it grabs that fish. But the process to get there has to be slowed down. And I almost feel that you're literally running yourself ragged to the point of you're going to get a cold, not COVID, but you're going to get like a cold, or you're going to feel under the weather, or you're going to be exhausted. But they're saying, yeah, she says she's exhausted every day. So they get it, but you're in control of that. So just slow it down so that you can enjoy the fish, like the heron, right? When the heron comes, he enjoys the fish, but the process to get there took him a little bit of time, but it was well worth it. And that's what they're telling you. They're also saying, girl, we love you. We've got you, but you got to slow down because you're zipping so fast. We can't keep up. And for spirit to say they can't keep up, yeah, okay, that means you're ripping through life, right? Woo! I love you, Miss Garnet. Have a good day. Thanks for popping in. Okay, let me go down a little bit more. Ba, 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 ba. I see stream elements. I promise. I promise. I promise. That's all right. Christine Ward, you can go back. That's why I pull your picture and stuff up on the thing so you guys can find yourselves in the read. That's fine. I get it. What's going on? Oh, no, Joe. Everybody's daft. We're all allowed to do that. Okay. Yo-Yo, I got you a card. Everybody's talking. Okay, you guys. All right. I'm coming out. I am not liking the wobblies today. You need to go figure out what those wobblies are. And honest to God, I swear that it's the energy, because you say wobbly, I say wonky, Rihanna. Wonky. I can't even put my finger on it. And I really do think it's the energy. Okay. Paula, yes, you can. I will give you a card. I'm sorry. I'm kind of reading. And hi, Pixie. I see you. Yeah, I'll get you a card too. Hang on. All right, Rihanna. I love you. Okay. All right. Paula Donahue. Alrighty. Alrighty. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I'm talking to myself. I hear it. I'm sorry. Okay, so your card today that comes up is, oh, let's put it right. The turtle. Oh, let's okay. So see, I'm wonky too today. Is the turtles. Okay. And just for the record, the first card that went down after I shoveled it was the heron again. So yeah, interesting. Okay, so the turtle is about, for you today, is about movement. Okay. Everybody thinks turtles are really slow. They're really, really not. They're able to protect themselves. They can really go through the water very easily. And even on land, they're pretty quick. Sometimes they get into like a position or a place that they're have to kind of maneuver around, and that kind of slows them down, but they're actually pretty swift and they're actually pretty smart. My friend Robert Sharp actually is a photographer, and he just took a picture. He lives more out to the west than I am, and it was kind of more spring weather there, and he took a picture where there was like 20 turtles up on a fallen log out over the stream, and they were all lined up basking together in the wild in the sun. So what this for you is, it's almost like you've been, everybody's running. Why is everybody running? Everybody's in a hurry, they keep saying. And it's like, I feel like you've had a lot of things going on at once. So you're kind of juggling things like, you know, one's up in the air, one's in the right, one's in the left, and you keep having to switch and move them around. And it's like you've been busy, but it's because of the stuff. You're kind of shuffling your schedule, you're rotating things, you're trying to make things happen, but it's like not quite enough for you. They're saying it's not quite enough. So with the turtle that they're showing me is coming up out of the water and onto the land to ground itself and slow down a little bit so that it can appreciate the journey. That's exactly what they just said. Things will be okay. You just have to make sure you step out of the, they're being really funny, the current, because they're coming out of the water, you know, get it? You got to take yourself out of that current every once in a while just to get a breath of fresh air, to be able to re-energize yourself. And then if it's your choice, you can go right back in and flow with or against the current. It's whatever kind of works for you. But they're telling me to tell you, make sure you come out onto land and don't keep staying in that constant, okay? Because it'll wear you down. It'll get you very tired. It will, it's just, it doesn't do you any favors, and people don't realize it. And I know I used to work in the corporate world, and everything was rush, 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 everything. And it was like I slept, woke, ate, lived, work. Okay, that's all I did. Even when my daughter was young and I was working at the hospital, it was the same thing. Get up, it was like a cycle. And you don't even think about it because you're doing it every day. You keep doing the same thing. They're telling you to stop and step away from it, even if it's once or twice a day, even if it's just for 5-10 minutes, but you need to slow down. And when you do, your head will be clearer. There's things that you want to happen, things you're trying to manifest will all happen, but because of the fact that you're taking better care of yourself and you're learning to read the path, read the journey, so that you know when it's time to stop. Because right now they keep saying you're kind of alternate, you're kind of ignoring the fact that they're telling you to slow down, and you just keep pushing through it. So this is really loud for you right now, and it is the turtle. So I hope it resonates with you. They're pretty insistent today about everything. So okay. Okay, here we go. Miss Pixie. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, whoa! You got a nice card today. I was actually singing this morning. Doe, a deer, female deer. Okay, the doe, and she's so beautiful, isn't she? This was one that I took when she was looking through my window. She was raised in this area. She grew up in this area from a fawn. Okay, let me do that so we come back. Okay. And she was very inquisitive, very interactive. And this kind of is telling you to be a little gentler. A little gentler. Okay, focus on that. Okay. Gentler with yourself. It's almost like, okay, so today I guess it's about the cycles and the routines. So today they're showing me like you're like, not almost, you're in this routine, and it's kind of like you go through it. It's kind of ritualistic. It's kind of just what I was talking about. We go through these cycles and we do this, and we get up in the morning, we get ready for work, we eat something, we go to work, we work, then we come home, and then we go back to sleep, and it's like a ritual, right? And nothing ever changes up, but they're telling me to tell you to slow down enough so that you can actually change up this ritual. You need to do things a little differently and put thought into doing them differently. Because you're looking for change, not money, although that would be nice, right? Not looking for change in the sofa. It's like you're looking for change, but it's not going to change until you kind of slow it down and switch out the ritual, make it unritual. So maybe instead of taking a shower before putting on the coffee before you take a shower, maybe put the coffee on after you take a shower. Just an example, okay? But they want you to be conscious of the changes that you're making, because by doing the changes, right, you'll be able to manifest things a little easier for yourself, because you're stuck in the cycle. You can think about stuff all the time, but if you're stuck in a cycle and a regular routine that never changes, that's what you are. You're stuck. So they want you to nurture yourself a little bit, get out of that cycle. And if you do that little by little changes will create big opportunities, is what they're saying. So that's your card today, is the doe. All righty. Well, I love you guys. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. If there's people that I didn't get to read, I will be back next Tuesday. And if I'm feeling up to it, I might even stop in over this upcoming weekend. I don't know. You never know with me. All right. So I love you guys, and thank you all for stopping in and sharing your time and space with an old bear. Have a great week, guys. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.